My name's Emma and I love buying secondhand, sustainability, no to fast fashion. All of these movements speak to my soul, and today I'm going to share places that I buy my clothes from. So since about last October I decided to stop buying so much fast fashion. When I say it was an issue, I really think that the decline in ASOS's sales before Christmas was due to me cutting back. I've cut back so much now that I've only bought maybe 3 or 4 things this year that weren't secondhand. So what that means for me is that I have to think so carefully before I buy something new. So that whole kind of freedom to buy stuff, I kind of changed that to secondhand, vintage. Because you're buying secondhand, we're not creating more textile waste on the planet. There is a huge climate crisis happening and also a huge movement towards sustainable fashion, and it is the most enjoyable thing in the world. So I advise anybody who doesn't know much about sustainable fashion yet to get involved, because it is great. And Dublin, Ireland, there is some great sustainable fashion out there. So I'm going to talk about 5 places / ways that I'm trying to change my shopping habits and shop more sustainably. I am obsessed with charity shops. If you talk to my colleague Cassie, she knows I can't walk by the Age Action without having a look. Whatever you need is there. Honestly, the charity shop would be one of my first port of calls whenever I need a new outfit or I'm interested in experimenting with something. I'm going to show you some gems that I got in the charity shop. First is this leather skirt, a green leather skirt. Like, it's not something you see every day. So I got this there's the With Love charity shop in Fairview. It says "to" on it, TU, like French, you. I don't know where it's from. Oh, there's my tag. And this was €5. I haven't had a chance to wear it yet, which is a shame. It's just a little bit cold at the moment for skirts. We're getting into the warmer weather, so I'm hoping to crack this out soon. I think you might be able to see in the background here, I've got my rest of my charity shop buys laid out. So just to show you the varied things you can get. So you can get like really exciting stuff like that skirt, but you can also get like really regular stuff in the charity shop. So this t-shirt I'm wearing today, it's just like a stripy t-shirt with a kind of a neon neckline, which is something I've been looking at for ages. I just think they look really cool, like under a blazer, which I wear most days to work. I wear a blazer and a t-shirt and jeans, so perfect. You can also get stuff like this cardigan. I got this in the Age Action. It has this unusual colour. I love this kind of teal colour, so I think this was a really good find, especially for €1. On the higher end, and we're talking higher end of a charity shop, so it's still very affordable. We're in the €10. We're in the double figure market now. I have these 2 jackets, both the same colour. I kind of like a nice bright pink purpley colour. This one's more of a blazer. It's like velvet and it's got this unusual buttons on it. Might be to everyone's taste, but I think if I change the buttons out for gold buttons, I think this could be a really exciting piece. So I'm very excited about this one. And this one is a raincoat. So it's like a high quality cotton wax raincoat. I think these in the shops, I looked them up, they're about €120 I think, and I got it for €10. So, and I'm gonna stay dry, which is the most important part. It has a hood. Depop is this amazing app, kind of like a clothes marketplace. So anybody can sell their clothes on it and other people can buy it, and you can receive it by post, or sometimes people meet in person. I love Depop. Basically, I keep an eye out. I'm like, oh, I really want that bag, I really want that kind of thing, and I'll just keep watching Depop until I see one pop. I'm gonna say pop a lot. Depop, it pops up and I'm like, yes, that's exactly what I've been looking for. This is one of those things. So I love midi skirts. They're like my style, like that kind of wearing a midi skirt with like a cool t-shirt or a band t-shirt or something. Pair of runners, that's like summer for me. Like, I can't wait to wear this, but I also can wear this like dressed up as well. So I bought this from a seller on Depop. I think it was like 11 quid, and it's like really nice. It's probably not the best quality, but for what it is, It was perfect for what I needed it for. It's like a wrap skirt, which is very flattering. But I can wrap it up in a ball, bring it traveling with me. It's just like such a perfect skirt. Love this. Also, I've been for ages wanting a Fjallraven Kanken backpack. Fjallraven maybe? Is that how you say it? Maybe. Fjallraven Kanken. I'm gonna go with that. So I have the bigger backpack. So I got one. I had a gift voucher, so I bought one. I thought they're very sustainable business anyway. It's very good for the local, I think it's the Arctic wolf that they have in it. They look after the Arctic wolves. So when I had the big one, I thought it was the coolest thing ever. And my little sister, I bought her one of these mini ones. And I just fell in love. I was like, I need the mini one. It would be just so perfect for all concerts, shopping. So I kept an eye out, and then this one came up. So to buy this new would be like 70 or 80 euro for this little backpack, and I got it for 30, so I think that's pretty good saving. Had one other owner, I know that it's been loved very much, so someone else has gotten enjoyment out of it, and now I'm gonna hopefully travel the world with it, so love that. Probably my favorite thing I ever got on Depop was this skirt. I get so many compliments on this skirt. It's very old, you can tell by it, but I'm trying to find the label on it. It's from like a famous-ish brand from the past. So it's from Marks and Spencer's, a famous shop. Marks and Spencer's is a brand, but it actually says St. Michael on it, so you know it's like good and old. It's like the St. Bernard of the Duns world. So St. Michael was Marks and Spencer's a million years ago. But it's a little bit big, so it's like got an elasticated kind of waist, so it kind of stays on. But I'd say I might take it in a little bit, not me personally, but might ask somebody to help me with that. If anybody's good at taking stuff in, my friends, so you can help me out. Sometimes what I do, if something's a bit small or a bit big or a bit small and it's got like these kind of button openings, I actually just move the button myself. And it's navy with lovely purple colour on it. Purple is my favourite colour. I've been looking for a skirt that had purple in it. Saw this, was I think it was €6, and it's vintage, so nobody else has this skirt unless somebody else shopped in Marks and Spencer's in the like 70s or 80s, maybe the 50s. I have no idea when Marks and Spencer's opened. It was probably around then. Another cool thing you can get on Depop, like I said, with the Fjallraven backpack. That's like a brand that maybe is really pricey the first time around, to buy it new. But if you buy it second hand, you'll get it for much cheaper. The Holy Grail! Levi's jeans. You can get like Levi's jeans vintage, like in a lot of vintage shops, and they're so expensive. I have some new pairs as well, and the newer ones cost me, I don't know, they cost me like 2 pairs in Kildare Village, which is a discount place, but it's still like 140 quid or something. Or maybe it was like 100 quid, I don't know, but it's still expensive. So on Depop, I found these amazing they're not mom jeans because they're just jeans, but that kind of straight leg style. Like how cool are these? These were something like €15 from the same seller, sold me the other vintage pieces. She's an amazing seller. I'm gonna like pop her down in the description. Look at like how cool. And you could buy these jeans, these kind of Levi's mom jeans. Well, they're not mom jeans again, like straight leg jeans on Depop they range in price, but just have a good search and I'm sure you'll find them. You can also buy these in vintage shops, but on Depop I got like really good deal on them. These ones are perfect for turning into shorts, so I might actually do that, I'm not sure yet. We'll see when summer comes. So yeah, they've got the orange label at the back, which a lot of the vintage ones are the orange tab jeans, I think, from what I see, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so that's how you know they're vintage. Plus the fact that they're old and cheap, that's how you know they're vintage. But yeah, love these. So if you're into Levi's, Depop's a great place to get them. And finally, you can get stuff that is fast fashion on Depop that maybe you say like I have a black skirt that I got in Pennies, and I'm like, oh, it's from Pennies, but like I wear it like every day this summer, and I was like, if I ever knew how much I was gonna love this skirt, I would have got it in all the colors. So I saw it on Depop in gold, so I got it. So it's actually just from Pennies, this skirt, but it's exactly the same one that I wore like every day this summer last year. So you can pick up bits that maybe it was a trend piece and you're still interested in, but you didn't get it the first time around. You can get lots of stuff like that. Again, I just love midi skirts, so I feel like this kind of skirts, you can wear them like dressy or regs. I usually wear it regs, but also I put like a glitzy top with it, and then you've got a glitzy outfit. So I'm not sure if you can see it in the camera because I don't have a viewfinder sort of situation, but there is like a real mound of like retro shirts appearing behind me, because next we're going to get on to vintage stores. So this little number, this is from Finders, Keepers and Bray, which is just like my favourite vintage shop. Basically, I've only started buying vintage since maybe just before Christmas. I've never really done it before, but I always like the style of like vintage shirts. So what I've been doing is buying that style, but in like fast fashion shops like Bershka and stuff like that, not realising that I could get the real deal so easily. So there are two vintage shops I'm going to talk about today that I shop in, but there are also others that I'm like really excited to shop in that I haven't had a chance to yet. So the first one is Finders, Keepers, Bray, so that's where this shirt is from. So I've never actually been to the store. I buy everything through Instagram, so the wonderful proprietor of the shop put stuff up on her Instagram, and if you like it, you can screen grab it and like send her a DM and be like, hey, interested in that crazy shirt, would that be still available? Could I buy that please? And usually the answer is yes, of course you can buy it, I'll post it to you. But Finders, Keepers, Bray, if you do get the chance to go in, I'd say it's like a dreamland. Just haven't been there myself, but I bought so much stuff through the old Instagrams, and then she posted up to me in Dublin, which I love. So this is my latest one. I just love it so much. It's just like so flowy. I feel like it'd be something you could like tie a belt on and wear a little skirt under it and like kind of make it like sort of like a dress. It's a bit short, but you could belt it, make it more like a jacket maybe. Or I took it into my jeans, or like tie a little knot on it. It's just a class shirt. So that's just one of them. This is the other one I got from Finders Keepers, which is basically what Topshop and all those guys are selling. They're selling these really geometric, minimalist sort of pieces. And I see them and I'm like, oh, I love that. I'm going to break my shopping bands and buy that. And then I see something like this. This is both of these actually. And she does two shirts for around 20 mark, maybe 25. Or each individual one is like less than 15 euros. So it's way cheaper than buying it in like a fast fashion shop. So this other thing is this really cool kind of sports jacket. Sorry, sports looks. I don't know, probably not looks, but sports. So I have this for festival season. I feel it look really cool with like a cool band t-shirt and like some cool shorts. And specifically I want one with a hood, and the hood like tucks into the collar, which I don't have tucked in there now because that'll take me a moment, so I'll just demonstrate with the hood. I asked down in Finders Keepers, did you have any of these kind of jackets with hoods on it? Because you know when you're at the festival and you're in Ireland, it's obviously gonna rain on you, so it's nice to have like a little hood you can pop out and throw it on your head. So she dug this out of her pile of amazing jackets, not pile, racks of amazing jackets, and found it for me and then sent it up to me. I think it's about 30 quid, like maybe 25, 30, I actually can't remember. So nice. Oh gorge, can't wait to wear this. Purple again, my favourite colour, especially this particular tone of purple is my favourite. And the second shop that I'm going to talk about vintage wise is Nine Crows, because Nine Crows do these amazing warehouse sales, and I went to the last one and it was amazing. So they sell all this amazing vintage clothes and everything's under I think 15, except for like special items which will be tagged, and they are very much in the minimum. There might be like 10 special items and like hundreds of regular items, and they're all under 15 quid and they're all amazing. So I'll show you some of the bits I got at the last one. So I got these two shirts. This, I should have closed this one, sorry. But it's like, I've worn this literally, since I got this, I feel like I've worn this like a million times. I love these kind of shirts. This one has, it's kind of like a bowling vibe, I feel, with the pattern is Hawaiian, so who even knows. And this one's more like a top. It's a bit crazy, but I feel like with like, tucked into like a leather skirt, not the green one, but maybe a black one or something like that, or denim, this could look really cool. With like, I put a cameo under it. I'm not about that bra showing life. I wish I was. And of course, at vintage, you're gonna get some of those wild cards. So I'll show you some of those things that I got. So the first thing were these Milli Vanilli, I don't know, kind of 80s jeans. Like these are probably the most 80s jeans ever. It says original Veneta sportswear. So yeah, sportswear lends yourself to like crazy like hip hop, 90s hip hop jeans. I actually rolled up the bottoms, but they actually are these tapered bottoms with like these zips on them. Can I open the zips? Oh, you can. So openable zips, like crazy jeans. So these are cool. I'm not sure. I would just wear these with like a blazer and a t-shirt again. Love these. Love this kind of, I don't know, tie-dye, distressed. I don't know. It feels like they've like been in the washing machine like 100,000 times. I like to think who wore these. Was it a rapper? Probably not. Was it Paula Abdul? Who knows? But now they're mine. Love them. My final piece from the 9 Crows sale is my Western style waistcoat. Genuine leather fringy waistcoat. Listen to this. Sounds like fashion. But yeah, I'm not sure. I haven't worn this yet. I'm not sure where one would wear this. I feel like a festival or something. It just looked too good to like pass up on. I've been googling like waistcoats, fringe waistcoat style on Instagram, or googling it, sorry, on Google and searching it on Instagram, and I've got a few ideas, but like it's just so much I don't really know what I'm supposed to wear with it. The back is fringed as well. I know for 50 quid I had like a bag like that was like bursting. If I'm buying something new, I try to buy like sustainable stuff. So a lot of stuff I buy is like maybe not handmade, but it's like Irish made stuff, or it's made of recycled materials. So say a Donegal tweed scarf made by Orwell and Brown. It's made in Ireland, and this is in the colour monotint, I think. If that's right, I have a great memory, because they have lots of colours. It's like a black and white one, and it's like really genuine wool. It's going to be so cozy, and it's like made in Ireland, made in Donegal, so love this. Or I buy, well this is not Irish, but it's recycled. It's a vegan leather bag. I have this one for a while, so it's a bit knackered, by Matt and Nat. I think they're Canadian, Canadian, maybe not French Canadian, but I think they're Canadian. The inside lining is all made of recycled bottles, and the outside is like faux leather. I think this bag was, I think it was like, they're like €100, but I got it on sale on ASOS for like 50, maybe a year ago. I'm glad I bought this because it's lasting me really well. It looks really good. I get loads of compliments on it. Matt and Nat, which is materials and nature, maybe, I think. Because I thought it was like a guy called Matt and a girl called Nat, but that's not it. But bags, they have like little handbags, everything lovely. Love them. Sometimes you just can't get what you need in a vintage shop or a charity shop, or you can't get it from a sustainable seller, and you shouldn't be beating yourself up over it. If you really need something, say underwear or like t-shirts, like basic t-shirts, which are really hard to like find in charity shops or vintage obviously, or a pair of jeans that aren't like those Levi jeans, if you're just looking for a pair of black jeans that maybe you need to wear to work every day, I think don't beat yourself up too much if you absolutely cannot find a second-hand version. If you need basic t-shirts for your job, or for to wear to work, or basic black jeans, it's hard to find second-hand vintage jeans, especially black, because black jeans, if I have it for 10 minutes, it's faded. So if it's 20 years in the shop, it's going to be definitely faded. So yeah, I buy things that I see are either organic cotton, recycled cotton. Try to stay away from stuff that has a lot of synthetic materials like polyester, I think, yeah. So, but what I try to buy is as much cotton, but like recycled cotton, organic cotton. That's what you want, because that takes less water, it's sustainably made, it's not exploiting local people. And check out Stacey Dooley's documentary about cotton, and it's quite the eye-opener. But so I try to buy less stuff. So if I don't have it in my own wardrobe and I can't find it, if I can't repair what I already have, and I can't find it in a second-hand shop, can't find it vintage, and I can't find it on Depop, then I'll buy it from wherever is selling it. And I know that's unfortunate, but that's just the way it is. It's really hard to get the basic stuff like black and white t-shirts, black jeans. You're not going to buy your underwear secondhand, but just try and find stuff that's either recycled or it's like Tencel. I think that's a really good fabric. It's really good fabric, it's sustainable, it's a company that is doing stuff right. There's a really good app called Good On You, and you can look on that and it'll tell you if a company is kind of doing their best for the environment, for their teams and their workers. Try your best. I think that's the real point I'm trying to get across, is I'm just trying my best. I particularly love the style of vintage clothes. I love 90s shirts or 80s shirts, I don't know, whatever decade this come from. I know other people it isn't their style, and for me, I believe that fashion is the ultimate creativity. Fashion is an amazing way to express yourself, and I don't want people to not get to do that. So definitely look at your options, see what you have already, see what you can get secondhand. If it's not available, just buy as kind of little as you can, or buy as smart as you can. Look for the right materials, look for the recycled cotton or the organic cotton. Try your best, is what I'm saying. I hope some of the things I mentioned today will be something you can use. Have fun with fashion, but be responsible, be sustainable, and try to buy secondhand or use what you have as much as possible.